Smaller is bigger. Okay, a lot of us are like, I need to make a big sound. So you go, and you close the bottom of the chords, you get a husky color, but you're getting it with muscles, and you're going to dry out the surface, the edge, if you don't close the tops. It might sound like darker, and it's like, this is ideal. You have to close the top of the chords. You got to get that chirp chirp. That's what you need. You got to get that chirp chirp in there. You got to get the top of the chords. The edge of those chords has got to seal properly without pressure, right? Subglottal pressure is like the death of the delicacy of the mucosal wave closure that you need. So how do you get this? You get it with a small sound. We do things like bitty, 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 bitty. We're trying to encourage a small closure, I hate the word placement. Placement sounds like you stick it somewhere and hold it there. The voice is fluid. The substance of the voice is a liquid. It's constantly in motion. You want it to be like a vibrating, undulating fluid. But the point is to close the top of the chords, chirp, 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 so small. And this will save you from vocal injury and add, I don't know, at least a decade to your career. Close the top of them chords, my friends. Close the top of them chords. It's okay, but I want There's no leaking air because I got a good sealed closure at the top of the chords. The other way, it's just a little breathier. Just the tiniest escape of air is indicative of a lapsed closure at the top of the chords. The way I achieve the better closure is to think of a small, even childish sound. Small is bigger. The small place is the big place. You got to think like to sing really small. Think Minnie Mouse. Think anything that gets you to this healthy, tiny, easy closure and doesn't allow air to escape. When the chords are closing on the bottom, you don't get there. You can have some air escaping. But when you close on the top, it tends to sound a little like this, a little bit younger, a little bit smaller, but I promise the sound carries better. It's better. Sing with the voice that you have. Make it smaller even. And then spin, spin, spin. Let the size and sound of your voice be found in the breath support rather than in the larynx. You don't want any sensation in this area. If you can help it, have a quietude of the larynx. Close them chords, spin the breath, make the size of you the breath rather than the chords. The chords are tiny. They're tiny. They're so small. Chirp, chirp.